Hello everyone. Today we will start with introduction of machine learning and types of machine learning. Machine learning is the subfield of artificial intelligence that focus on development of the computer program which have the access to the data by providing system the ability to learn and improve automatically by finding pattern in the database without human intervention or action based upon the data type. It is two type, labeled and unlabeled. Machine learning is further classified as supervised, unsupervised, reinforcement, and semi-supervised learning algorithms. So, next to learn about what is machine learning. Machine learning is a small application area of artificial intelligence which automatically learn from the operations or finesse themselves to give better output. Based on the data collected, the machine tends to work on improving the computer program aligning with the required output. Owing to this ability of machine learn its own and exploit the program of those computer is not required. It has already seeped into our lives everywhere without our knowing. Practically every machine use and advanced technology machines that are witnessed in the last decade has incorporated machine learning for the enhancing of the quality products. Some examples of machine learning are self-driving cars, advanced web searching, speech recognition, face recognition, etc. So next, to know about difference between conventional programming and machine learning programming. Conventional programming consists logic which is programmed, data inputted, logic to get run using that data and gives the output. But in machine learning, data is inputted previously, then expected output is inputted and run it in the machine learning programming through which we train the model and get the desired output by testing the model. So next learn about what is supervised machine learning. Supervised learning algorithms are used when output is classified or labeled. These algorithms learn from the past data that is inputted, calling the training data, and it runs its analysis and uses this analysis to predict the future event of the any new data types. The accurate prediction of test data requires large data to have sufficient understanding and the pattern of the data. The algorithm can be trained further by comparing the training outputs to actual ones and using the error for modification of the algorithm. In real life examples, we use image classification, market prediction as a supervised learning, and there are many more things. We have given two examples. Then what is image classification? The algorithm is drawn from the feeding with the labeled image data. An algorithm is trained according to the inputted data and trained according to that labeled data and gives the classification of the images. Next, market prediction. It also called regression. Historical business market data is fed to the computer with the analysis and the regression algorithm. New price for the future object or the product will be predicted depending on the variables. In this type of machine learning, we use a in this type of machine learning we use a dependent variable and an independent variable. According to the independent variable or data, the dependent variable is predicted. So next, learn about unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning is algorithm are used when we are unaware of the final output of the model. And this type of classification or labeled outputs are not disposal. We don't know what is the output, what may be the output, what may be the input unlabeled data that can be fed to the machine learning model. These algorithms study and generate a function to describe completely hidden and unlabeled patterns. Hence, there is no There is no correct output, but it studies the data to give unknown structural and in-labeled data. In real life examples, we use clustering. The data with similar traits are asked to group together. We group the data which are similar types. That is called clustering. In clustering, we prove helpful studies of these groups and which can be applied in entire data within the cluster more or less. Next, high dimension data. If there are high amount of data and we don't know how to classify them, how to feed them to our models, in this type of application we use so unsupervised learning and visualization of high dimension data become possible. Next is generative models. Once your algorithm analyzes and comes up with probability distribution of input, it can be used to generate new data. This proves to be very helpful in missing data cases. In unsupervised learning, we use clustering as more to our real life scenarios. Next, learn about reinforcement machine learning. This type of machine learning algorithms uses the trial and error method to kern output and feedback based upon the high efficiency of the function. The output is compared to find out errors and feedback which are fed back to the system to improve the maximize its performance. Means this type of model learn from the experience when it do a work or any application, then it will get any error and it will learn from that error again and again, so that the model will be more efficient and which accuracy is more. Next, learn about semi-supervised machine learning. These algorithms normally undertake labeled and unlabeled data, means it is both supervised learning and unsupervised learning. It is the middle of the both of the machine learning methods, where unlabeled data amount is large as compared to the labeled data, as it works with the both in between the supervised learning and unsupervised learning. Therefore it is called as the semi-supervised machine learning. The system are used this model are even seen to improved learning accuracy. uh, when we are using a Mars rover or a moon rover, the we don't know what may be the scenario at that environment. So we gives the model is supervised model and a unsupervised model. So using the supervised model which we know previously, we can run our robot or rover, but in but those environment or those cases which we don't know what can be happens, that will run through the unsupervised learning. The real life examples are an image archive can contains only some of the data labeled. Example: dog, cat, mouse, and a large chunk of image remain unlabeled.